Hi and welcome. This is Gypsy Maggie Rose bringing you your tarot readings for today. I'm coming to you from downtown sunny Perth and we look like having another fantastic day. I have the show crossing over tonight at Forestville, so I hope I'll see some of you there. Old faces and new ones are really good. Capricorn, for you today, okay, today may be a bit of an uphill struggle. One of those days where, look, nothing, and I do mean nothing, seems to be going the right way when you're thinking, oh my God, will this day never end? It will end. And out of it, you know, you have the opportunity to do a lot of learning about your own strengths, about how strong you are, and about how patient you can be. I know it's hard at the moment for Capricorns to be patient, but this is a learning experience, and the end of the day brings a great, great surprise. Aquarian. Well, to do or not to do? This is the question, and it seems to be hanging over the Aquarian's head, a bit like a swinging sword. Will I do it? Won't I do it? Will I go this way? Will I go that way? Look, for goodness sake, make some choices here and get on with it. This is no time for procrastination anymore. It's like the opportunities are there. You got something on your mind, and get it off your chest. Open your mouth and just say it. It's time. That's simple and that hard. Pisceans. Pisceans could be sitting back at the moment and watching the world go on its own merry way around them and wondering, like, where's my space? What's happening to me? What about me? Well, the what about me is out there, Pisces. You have to take the first step. And now is the time to take the first step, to go and do something new, to open a different door, to maybe say hi to that stranger you've been checking out and thinking that feels to be a really nice person, or that course feels like it could be for me. It's like it's time to do that. Stop sitting back and letting the world go by, hoping that someone else is going to make that choice and fix it for you. That ain't going to happen, hun. You got to do it. Aries. Aries, a bit like an iron hand in a velvet glove at the moment, and this is pretty much how you need to be today. Very, very strong, but in softness. It's like bullet-gate actions are not going to work. It's like you really need to coach everything in gentleness now for it to work, for things to balance, and for you to get everything sorted out. Because where you're going at the moment, head-on is not the way to go today, hun. Head-on is not going to work. It's gently, gently. Soft hand, but firm. Taurians. Yeah, you can take a break. Yeah, you've had a busy week. Yeah, you've put in a lot of time. Yeah, you've probably been battered a bit this week. So, yeah, you can take a break. Sit back and relax. Don't worry about counting the cost of having a break. It is time for you to just sit back and do nothing at this stage, because there's a lot of energy coming through here, and you're going to be flat out busy. So you may as well take this break while you can. So just rest. Okay, let's see what our gems of the universe have to contend with. Oh, a little bit moody, a little bit on edge, a little bit oof. It's a little bit emotional. And there are many, many things around that are the balance, you know, that's making it emotional. Gems tend to get emotional as the moon increases in size. Understand that there are other forces at work here. By midday, however, things begin to change and the sun begins to shine and you're feeling on top of the world again, and you're going to go, wow, I can do this, okay? So by evening, the emotional thing will still be there, but it's a stronger tide. It's a tide of good emotion where you're in control of. And sometimes the Gemini does the tough upper lip stuff. Well, get over it. Sometimes you just have to let the tears flow. Sometimes you just have to let that emotion out. Okay, so let's see what our Cancerians are bringing us. Cancerians, a little bit of a bittersweet day. A bit of looking at what could have been, what might have done, how things could have worked out better. Darling, you've got to understand you cannot control anyone else. And if they've buggered up, then that's their beef. And I feel at this time that many Cancerians have gone out of their way and they've put themselves out for someone. They've really made that effort and really put that in there. And so there's a little bit of hurt here. a little bit of, you know, what you could have done. You couldn't have done any more, darling. Understand you've done your best, and what's out of your control is out of your control. Turn around. There's a whole new future looking for you. There's whole new friends, and there's people who do appreciate you. You need to appreciate yourself. Leo, yeah, a time to watch your back. Mostly your literal back. Leos could be in for a cleaning frenzy or a moving frenzy. It's like a whole physical thing. Some of you darlings haven't done the whole physical thing for a long time, so it's gently, gently, gently. Others will be starting a fitness program, and again, it's gently. You know, a back that's done nothing for a while is not going to appreciate shock tactics, trust me. But it's also figuratively speaking. People have been, you know, what gossip and crap going on in the background. Let that go. If you cannot face up to it and go, look, what's your problem? Come and talk to me. Then let it go. Stabs in the back can only be beneficial if you allow them to be. Virgo. Yes, Virgo could be sitting back planning, counting the pennies and planning. Okay, if I do this, this will happen. Do. So yeah, it is a good day for that whole financial planning, darling, but it's a good day to let go of the clouds, let go of the doubt. Let's go, yeah, I can do this. That's the attitude that you need right now. Yeah, I can do this. Let go of the doubt. There are new directions, and yeah, you can go, you can have the trip, you can have the move, you can do anything you want. You do have the ability for a very strong financial future right in the palm of your hand. What you need to do is trust yourself and trust your own strengths and work with your strengths. And don't buy into other people's input. This is your life, your money, your dreams. Do it. Librans. The Librans could be a little bit scattered at the moment. You're burning the candle at both ends, putting too much effort into this, too much effort into that. It's like everything's going everywhere and nothing's getting accomplished. It's a time to pull your forces together, to stop things running all over the place, to sit still, to sit in the middle and go, yeah, this is where I need to go now. If you sit still, you'll be able to see the direction. There's a great deal of hope for a very strong future. But emotionally, you're a little bit fragile, so be gentle with yourself. And if people around you or someone you connect with is a little bit harsh and a bit critical, then don't deal with that person right now. Don't put yourself in that space. Understand you are fragile at the moment emotionally, and you need a bit of TLC. Make sure you have it, even if that means stepping away from someone. Scorpio. Not a time now to sit back on your laurels. Yeah, remembering the past is a good thing. Remember how you made things work in the past. Remember how they came through. Remember what gave you those golden chalices, what gave you the income, what gave you the lifestyle. Because it's working backwards to the future that you'll actually be able to move forward. You have to dip into memory and understand that you can and will move forward. Also, it's a time for Scorpios to have a look at the health areas. The emotional health could be a bit shaky, but I feel the physicals need to be looked at. Ignoring something isn't going to make it go away. You've just simply got to do it. End of story. Sagittarian. The Sagittarian, oh God in heaven, they could be having a little bit of a weepy day. It could have, should have, what if, but it's time now for you guys to move forward. It's time for you to let the past be just the past. What you can't change, there's no good fretting about. And basically, done is done. This is now time for you to move on and understand how strong you can be, understand your own strengths, and let the guilt trips go. You don't need them, yours or anybody else's. Let them go. It's time for new beginnings and new life, and you can open this door now because it's there. Turn your back on the past and walk to the future, but hold your head up. Hold your head up, because you need to be strong and proud of who you are. And that about does us for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can catch up with me on www.gypsymaggierose.com, and I'll talk to you soon.